Greetings, seekers of ancient wisdom and whisperers of forgotten lore. Welcome back to our channel where the threads of time weave tales of magic, mystery, and profound human connection to the unseen. Today, we cast our gaze upon October 19th, a date that, on the surface, might seem ordinary. But beneath the thin veneer of the everyday, the currents of ancient energy stir. This is not merely another day on the calendar. It is a point on the wheel of the year, where the mundane world brushes against something far older, something primordial. On this day, the veil between worlds thins, making the whispers of ancestors clearer, and the shadows of unseen forces more pronounced. It is a time for heightened awareness, for reverence, and for a deep understanding of the delicate balance that governs our lives. October 19th finds itself nestled deep within the embrace of autumn, a season of profound transformation. The earth prepares for its long slumber, shedding its vibrant green for hues of fiery gold and sombre brown. It's a period of harvest end, of gathering and storing, but also of quiet introspection and preparation for the deep stillness of winter. Throughout history, cultures have marked this time with rituals of gratitude, protection, and remembrance, keenly aware of the encroaching darkness and the need to fortify both home and spirit. In the tapestry of spiritual observance, October 19th is recognised in some traditions as the feast day of St. Paul of the Cross, a figure of profound devotion and founder of the Passionists, born Paolo Francesco Dane in 1694. His life was a testament to asceticism, penance, and an unwavering focus on the Passion of Christ. He sought to inspire spiritual renewal, urging followers to contemplate suffering and find solace in divine love. While his legacy is rooted in Christian piety, the underlying themes he championed, spiritual fortitude, resilience in the face of hardship, and deep introspection, resonate powerfully with the broader, older energies of this time of year. Consider how his call for contemplation mirrors the season's natural inclination towards introspection. As the world outside grows colder and darker, we too are invited to look within, to strengthen our inner resolve, and to prepare our souls for the challenges ahead. Indeed, many Christian feast days, like seeds scattered on ancient ground, often took root over pre-existing pagan observances, absorbing and transforming their essence. The Christian emphasis on spiritual battle and divine protection often echoes older, more primal needs for safeguarding against the encroaching darkness and the spirits that stir when the veil is thinnest. Let us delve deeper into the ancient currents that flow through this day, currents far older than any calendar. For many cultures, this period leading up to the great turning point of Samhain, or Halloween, is one of liminality, a whispering threshold where the boundaries between life and death, the seen and the unseen, become porous. Imagine, if you will, the world hundreds, even thousands of years ago. The sun, once a dominant, life-giving force, now retreats, its warmth fading. The nights grow longer, colder, and darker. This wasn't merely a meteorological change. It was a profound spiritual shift. The ancients believed that as the earth moved closer to its dormant state, the spirits of the departed, and indeed, all manner of ethereal beings, found it easier to cross back into the mortal realm. The very air would hum with their presence, their whispers carried on the rustling leaves and the chilling winds. There's a poignant legend from an old Celtic tradition that speaks of the guardian of the thresholds, a solitary figure, neither fully living nor fully dead, who stood watch at these liminal times. This guardian, often depicted as an old crone or a wise elder shrouded in mist, held the delicate balance between the worlds. On days like October 19th, her vigil intensified, her gaze piercing the very fabric of reality to ensure that only benevolent spirits could pass and that the living remained protected. Villagers would tell tales of seeing fleeting shadows at the edge of their vision, hearing mournful cries on the wind that were not of any earthly creature. They knew these were not mere figments of imagination, but echoes from the other side. This time was sacred, fraught with both danger and opportunity. It was a chance to reconnect with beloved ancestors, to seek their guidance and blessing, but also a time when mischievous or malevolent entities might seek to cross over, drawn by the thinning veil and the raw emotions of the living. Thus, elaborate rituals and strict prohibitions evolved, not out of fear alone, but out of a deep reverence for the unknown and a profound understanding of the cyclical nature of existence. The wisdom of the guardian of the thresholds was woven into every custom, every taboo, ensuring the community's survival and spiritual well-being through the long, dark winter ahead. Now let us turn our attention to the subtle cues and profound messages that the universe offers us on this unique day. The signs of destiny. Folk omens. Weather and harvest omens. A heavy frost on October 19th foretells a mild winter, but one marked by unpredictable thaws and sudden freezes. The logic here is that nature, in its wisdom, often balances its extremes. A sudden cold snap might signify that the earth has released its initial winter energy, reserving more gentle weather for later, though its unpredictability remains a warning. If the leaves on the trees are still clinging firmly to their branches on this day, expect snow to fall before the last day of October. This suggests a resistance to the change, a delayed shedding that hints at nature rushing to catch up later with more intense winter conditions. The sight of migrating birds flying low and silently signifies a harsh, biting winter full of bitter winds. Birds are sensitive to atmospheric pressure changes. Flying low indicates strong winds higher up, a precursor to severe weather. Their silence suggests an instinctive, deep-seated anxiety about the coming season. If you find the first acorn on October 19th, it's a sign of a plentiful larder for the coming year, but only if you leave it where it lies. Taking it breaks the natural cycle of abundance, its presence signifies nature's bounty, and respecting that bounty ensures your own. A sudden, unexpected warmth on this day suggests a brief respite before winter's true grip tightens, potentially bringing an illness with the shift. False warmth can lure one into complacency, making them vulnerable to the subsequent cold, symbolizing a deceptive calm before a storm. If the morning mist is thick and lingers past noon, the earth is holding on to its energies, foretelling a delayed but heavy snowfall in early winter. Mist acts as a blanket. If it clings, it's a sign of retained moisture and energy that will eventually fall as snow. Domestic and financial omens. Discovering a loose coin in an unexpected place, like a forgotten pocket or under a rug, on this day is a sign of unexpected financial relief or a small windfall. The universe often leaves little breadcrumbs of fortune, especially when one is attuned to subtle signs. This small discovery encourages an open mind to incoming blessings. If a household item, especially something made of wood, mysteriously cracks or splits on October 19th, it may signify a coming domestic disagreement or a fracture in family harmony. Wood, symbolizing home and stability, reacts to underlying tensions, just as stress can cause it to break. It's a call to address unspoken issues. An unexpected knock on your door with no one there suggests that spirits are testing your thresholds. Do not open it a second time, but instead offer a quiet blessing for your home's protection. This isn't a trick, but a gentle reminder of the thin veil. Opening the door heedlessly could invite unwanted influences. A blessing reaffirms the protective boundaries. If your fire burns unusually low and smokes heavily on this day, it's a warning against wasteful spending or impulsive financial decisions in the coming weeks. Fire symbolizes prosperity and comfort. Its struggling state warns of dwindling resources or poor management, urging caution. Dreams in this night. Dreams on the night of October 19th are believed to carry significant weight, acting as conduits for ancestral messages or glimpses into future possibilities. Pay close attention to their details, for they often speak in symbols. Dreams of water. Flowing, clear water often signifies spiritual cleansing, emotional release, or new beginnings. If the water is turbulent or muddy, it may be a warning of emotional turmoil or obstacles ahead, urging you to seek clarity and calm. A dream of a deep well or a hidden spring can represent untapped inner resources or forgotten wisdom. Dreams of animals. Animals are potent symbols. A white stag or a raven might signify a spiritual guide or a message from the other world. A domestic animal, like a dog or cat, appearing in an unusual context could represent loyalty, intuition, or a need to protect your home. Wild animals can symbolize untamed aspects of your own nature or challenges in your environment. An animal crossing a threshold, like a deer entering a house, might denote the ingress of a significant energy or event into your life. Dreams of fire. A strong, contained fire usually symbolizes warmth, passion, and transformation. An out-of-control fire could be a warning of destructive impulses or unmanaged anger. Seeing embers might represent the lingering power of past events or the seeds of future potential. A sacred flame often points to spiritual insight or divine protection. Dreams of doors and thresholds. Given the day's liminal energy, dreams of doors are particularly significant. An open door could mean new opportunities or the presence of benevolent spirits. A closed or locked door might suggest blocked paths or unaddressed fears. Standing on a threshold in a dream signifies being at a crossroads in your life, on the cusp of a major decision or transition. Dreams of ancestors. If you dream of deceased loved ones, they are likely offering guidance, comfort, or a warning. Pay close attention to their demeanor and any words they speak, even if they are symbolic. They are reaching through the veil to offer support. Born on this day. Those fortunate souls born on October 19th are believed to carry a unique blend of intuition, resilience, and a deep, often unconscious, connection to the unseen world. They are often old souls possessing a wisdom beyond their years and an innate understanding of life's deeper currents. Their character is marked by a strong sense of purpose and an unwavering inner strength. They are often contemplative, drawn to introspection and philosophical inquiry rather than superficial pursuits. While they may appear quiet or reserved, beneath the surface lies a powerful emotional depth and a fierce loyalty to those they cherish. They possess a natural ability to navigate complex emotional landscapes, both their own and others, making them natural empathizers and confidants. However, this sensitivity can also make them vulnerable to absorbing the energies around them, requiring them to practice strong, energetic boundaries. Their destiny often involves roles that bridge different worlds, whether that's through creative expression that taps into collective consciousness, healing professions that tend to both body and spirit, or leadership roles that guide others through periods of change. They are often drawn to the mystical and the unexplained, possessing an intuitive grasp of hidden truths. Challenges for them may include learning to ground their abundant psychic energy, discerning between genuine intuition and anxieties, and finding healthy outlets for their intense emotional experiences. With proper self-care and an embrace of their unique gifts, those born on October 19th can become powerful guides and healers, illuminating the path for others during times of uncertainty. Name Day Celebrants. On this day, we acknowledge those who share names rooted in various traditions. Among the names celebrated are Paul, Laura, Joel, Isaac, and John. Let us focus on the essence carried by the name Paul. Individuals named Paul are often seen as possessing a strong moral compass, a deep intellectual curiosity, and an unwavering commitment to their beliefs. They are often driven by a desire to understand and to communicate profound truths, making them natural teachers or leaders. Their path may be one of spiritual quest, seeking to bring light and understanding to the world, much like the saint whose name they share. They often embody resilience and a thoughtful approach to life's complexities. Now let us turn to the empowering actions, the sacred gestures, and the mindful practices that honour the energies of October 19th, the traditions and rituals that have guided generations. 1. The ritual of threshold protection. Goal: to fortify your home against unwanted or negative energies, inviting protection and peace for the coming winter months. What you'll need: a small bunch of dried herbs known for protection, e.g. rosemary, sage, mugwort, a piece of red ribbon or thread, a small bowl of salt, and a single white candle. When and how to conduct. This ritual is best performed at dusk, as the light fades and the liminal energies intensify. Begin by lighting the white candle in the center of your main living space, stating your intention for protection and peace. Then, take your bundle of dried herbs and carefully waft the smoke around all doors and windows, moving clockwise. As you do this, visualize a shield of protective light forming around each opening. Next, take the salt and sprinkle a thin line across each threshold, both inside and out if possible, speaking these words: Guardians of hearth and home, protect this space from all that harms, visible and unseen. Let only blessings enter here. Finally, tie the red ribbon or thread around the doorknob of your main entrance, symbolizing a spiritual knot against negativity. What to do after? Allow the candle to burn down safely, or extinguish it respectfully if it's unsafe to leave unattended, relighting it briefly the next morning. Leave the salt on the thresholds for at least 24 hours, then sweep it away, imagining it carrying away any lingering negativity. Keep the herb bundle and ribbon as talismans until the next significant seasonal shift. 2. The Ancestral Remembrance Offering. Rites. Goal. To honour your ancestors, seek their wisdom, and acknowledge their continued presence in your life, strengthening the bond across the veil. What you'll need: a small plate, a glass of fresh water, a piece of bread, or a seasonal fruit, like an apple, and a photograph or item representing an ancestor. Optional, but powerful. When and how to conduct. Perform this ritual in a quiet space in your home, preferably in the evening. Place the plate, water, breadfruit, and ancestor's item on a clean surface. Light a candle beside it. Sit quietly for a few moments, focusing on your ancestral lineage. Speak aloud the names of ancestors you wish to honour, or simply state, "To my ancestors, known and unknown, I offer this sustenance and my heartfelt gratitude. May your wisdom guide me and your love protect me." Pour a small amount of water onto the earth outside, if possible, or down a drain, symbolising its return to the cycle of life. What to do after? Leave the offering overnight. The next morning, consume the bread or fruit yourself, symbolically internalising their blessings, and respectfully dispose of any remaining water or food outside, returning it to the earth. Thank your ancestors for their presence. 3. The Harvest Blessing and Storage Charm. Goal: to bless your gathered provisions, ensuring their longevity and the continued abundance of your larder through the winter. What you'll need: a few samples of your stored harvest, e.g. a root vegetable, a dried herb, a preserved fruit, a small clean cloth, and a white or green candle. When and how to conduct. Gather your harvest samples and place them on the clean cloth. Light the candle beside them. Hold your hands over the items and, with deep gratitude, speak these words: Earth's bounty, gathered and blessed, nourish us through winter's rest. May your goodness last, your essence bright, and fill our days with warmth and light. May our stores be full, our needs all met. For this abundance we shall not forget. Visualize a warm, golden light emanating from your hands, infusing the provisions with energy and preservation. What to do after? Extinguish the candle. Return the blessed samples to your main stores. The intention and energy infused into them are believed to help preserve the entire stock and ensure its sustenance. Culinary traditions of the day. On October 19th, as the chill deepens, culinary traditions turn towards warmth, sustenance, and comfort. This is a day for hearty, grounding foods that reflect the season's bounty and prepare the body for winter. Think of dishes that are slow-cooked, rich in root vegetables, and seasoned with warming spices. Root vegetable stews and soups. Carrots, potatoes, parsnips, and turnips, often combined with pulses like lentils or beans, form the backbone of these nourishing meals. They symbolise the deep, grounded energy of the earth and provide sustained warmth. Spices like thyme, bay leaf, and black pepper are often used for their protective and warming properties. Apple and nut bakes. Apples, a quintessential autumn fruit, are often baked with cinnamon, cloves, and brown sugar. Combined with walnuts or pecans, they create comforting desserts that symbolize the sweetness of the harvest and the richness of stored provisions. These are often seen as offerings to the home spirits, ensuring contentment. Homemade breads and cakes. Dense, wholesome breads, perhaps with grains like rye or oats, are baked to provide energy and warmth. Seed cakes or fruit loaves, packed with dried fruits and nuts, are also popular, signifying abundance and foresight. Sharing these with neighbours is believed to multiply blessings. Mulled cider or wine. Warm, spiced drinks are essential. Apple cider, simmered with cinnamon sticks, star anise, cloves, and orange peel, not only provides warmth but also fills the home with an inviting, protective aroma. These beverages are often sipped by the hearth, encouraging storytelling and connection. These culinary practices are more than just about food. They are acts of preparing for scarcity, celebrating abundance, and creating a sensory sanctuary against the encroaching cold, connecting us deeply to the cycles of the earth and the wisdom of our ancestors. Now let's explore the crucial boundaries, the energetic lines that should not be crossed on October 19th, the main prohibitions of the day. These are not arbitrary rules but ancient safeguards designed to maintain balance, avoid misfortune, and show respect for the delicate seasonal energies. 1. Disrespecting nature or wasting resources. Prohibition. Do not waste food, especially fruits of the harvest, or deliberately harm any living plant or animal without genuine need. Mystical reason and consequences. This is a time of giving thanks for nature's bounty and preparing for winter's lean months. To waste what has been provided or to needlessly destroy life is to invite the wrath of the land spirits and disrespect the sacrifices made by the earth. Consequences can include spoiled provisions, barren soil in the future, or a sense of spiritual emptiness and misfortune for the household. It shows a lack of gratitude that can sever one's connection to abundance. 2. Leaving doors or windows ajar after dusk. Prohibition. Ensure all doors and windows are securely closed and latched as twilight deepens on October 19th. Mystical reason and consequences. With the veil thinning, this is when unseen entities are said to be most active. Leaving openings unattended is akin to leaving your home vulnerable to unwanted guests, spirits who may bring mischief, illness, or discord. It's an invitation for negativity to settle within your sanctuary. Violation can lead to unexplained phenomena in the home, a lingering sense of unease, or even health issues for its inhabitants. 3. Engaging in petty arguments or heated conflicts. Prohibition. Avoid all forms of intense argument, gossip, or conflict within the home or among loved ones. Mystical reason and consequences. Negative emotions and discord create energetic openings, acting like beacons for lower vibrational entities. This day calls for harmony and introspection. Disrupting peace can attract malevolent spirits or reinforce existing negative patterns, leading to prolonged strife, emotional drain, and a breakdown of familial bonds. It pollutes the sacred space of the home. 4. Starting new, major ventures or journeys. Prohibition. Do not embark on significant new projects, make drastic life changes, or begin long journeys on this day. Mystical reason and consequences. October 19th marks a period of consolidation and completion, not initiation. The energies are shifting inward, preparing for dormancy. Starting something new against this current is believed to lead to ill fortune, delays, or unexpected obstacles. Your efforts might be met with resistance from the universe, leading to frustration, financial loss, or a sense of being perpetually off course. Ease. Ignoring the poor or needy. Prohibition. Do not turn away those in genuine need of help, comfort, or sustenance. Mystical reason and consequences. This prohibition is deeply rooted in the principle of reciprocity and compassion. Ignoring the plight of others, especially during a time of harvest and preparation, shows a hardened heart and a lack of empathy. It's believed to bring bad luck, diminish your own blessings, and attract scarcity into your life. The universe tests your generosity. Failing this test can lead to unforeseen losses or a struggle to receive help when you need it. 6. Performing drastic haircuts or nail trimming. Prohibition. Refrain from major haircuts, dyeing your hair, or excessively trimming nails. Mystical reason and consequences. Hair and nails are often seen as extensions of our life force and protective aura. To drastically alter them on a day when the veil is thin is believed to weaken your energetic boundaries, making you more vulnerable to negative influences or spiritual fatigue. It can lead to a feeling of being ungrounded, diminished vitality, or unexpected minor ailments. 7. Making loud noises or having boisterous celebrations. Prohibition. Avoid excessive noise, loud music, or raucous parties. Mystical reason and consequences. This day encourages quiet contemplation and respect for the shifting energies. Loud, boisterous activities are believed to disturb the delicate balance between worlds and may attract mischievous or irritated spirits. It's seen as a lack of reverence for the season. Consequences can include inexplicable technical malfunctions, strange noises in the home, or a general sense of unease and disruption. 8. Taking without giving back. Prohibition. Do not take from nature, e.g., picking wild berries, cutting branches, without offering a small token of gratitude in return. Mystical reason and consequences. The earth is preparing for rest. Taking without acknowledging and giving back upsets the energetic balance. It's seen as a disrespectful act towards the nature spirits, potentially leading to barrenness, bad harvest in the future, or a loss of natural intuition. A simple offering, even a kind word, maintains the sacred exchange. 1.9. Wearing torn or unkempt clothes. Prohibition. Avoid appearing dishevelled, wearing torn garments, or neglecting personal hygiene. Mystical reason and consequences. How you present yourself outwardly is believed to reflect your inner state and your respect for the world around you. Appearing unkempt on this day, when unseen eyes are more perceptive, can invite spirits of poverty, neglect, or misfortune. It's an energetic signal of vulnerability and disregard, which can manifest as financial struggles or a general decline in well-being. As the sun sets on October 19th, remember that these traditions and prohibitions are not burdens, but gifts from generations past. They are keys to understanding the rhythm of life, to finding harmony with the seen and unseen, and to cultivating a deeper connection to the ancient wisdom that still flows through our world. Embrace the mystery, honour the whispers, and walk softly upon the earth. Until our next journey into the depths of ancient lore, may your path be guided by wisdom and your spirit illuminated by knowledge. Farewell for now.